Hi Year 9, we're continuing our scheme of work, Bloody RE. Your title for today is What Happened Between Abraham and Isaac. By the end of the lesson, you'll be able to describe and start to explain the meaning of the story of Abraham and Isaac. As part of this, we will be exploring and developing our understanding of moral and ethical issues. Look carefully at the painting in front of you. Write down 3 questions that you have about what you can see. We will return to these questions later. Now we're going to consider what you would do in certain situations. So for each statement, say whether you would or wouldn't do what is asked. If your mum asked you to look after your brother or sister, would you do it? If a police officer asked you to stop, would you do it? If your best friend asked you to steal something from a shop, would you do it? If your brother or sister asked you to keep a secret from your parents, would you do it? If your God asked you to kill your mum or someone you loved, would you do it? All of the questions are asking people to sacrifice something, and we are going to consider what we mean by sacrifice. Look at the 3 definitions below. Decide which you think is the correct meaning. It is the middle one. Sacrifice is a loss or something that you give up, usually for the sake of a better cause. We are now going to look at the story of Abraham and Isaac and consider what it was that they were asked to sacrifice and why. Watch the video, the Bible animation on YouTube. Watch it either from the start all the way through or start it from 17 minutes in. And when you have watched the video, read the attached information sheet. Now that you've watched the video and read the information sheet, you should be able to describe and also start to explain the meaning of the story of Abraham and Isaac. I'd like you to show your teacher what you know. So using the sheet provided, put the sentences in the correct order to tell the story. The first sentence is Abraham and his wife waited a long time to have a child. Additionally, I'd like you to say, what would you have done in Abraham's situation and why? When you have completed your work, upload your tasks to ClassCharts. We will be continuing this work in the next lesson.